heat poured forth. "Leave it to our mother to go to hell on the coldest day of the year." "Lenox," Mercy chided. She glared at her sister before she turned around to the back seat where their sons, Judah and Deon, sat together innocently. "Watch your mouth. The boys are in here." "And?" Lenox asked. "They know she's dead." "They're little kids, dummy. They don't need to hear you talking about it like that." Lenox waved her off. Mercy offered a weak smile to the boys. "Y'all all right?" Her son, Judah, nodded. "Are you all right, Ma?" His voice held genuine concern. Even at 8 years old, he understood that death was something very sad and very final, that his mother had just buried her own mother. He expected her to be breaking down. Instead, she hadn't shed a tear all day. Mercy smiled at him again, more sincerely this time. "Yes, baby, I'm all right." She turned around, put the car in gear, and drove off. Deon sat forward in the back seat and looked at Lenox. "How about you, Ma? You okay?" He was a year younger than his cousin, but was usually the more outspoken of the two. Lenox laughed. "Yes, boy. I keep telling you that losing Mama doesn't make me sad." Mercy cut a side-eye at Lenox. "What she means is that it's complicated," Mercy explained. "Our mother wasn't around much, not since we were little girls. That's why you only met her for the first time a few weeks ago when we brought you to see her." Lenox turned around and faced her son and nephew. "Mama disappeared on us when our daddy died." Deon's eyes went wide. Judah listened intently as his Aunt Lenox continued. "We were all one big happy family until Daddy died from a heart attack. After that, Mama met a new man and said she fell in love. Her new husband didn't want a ready-made family. So, Mama left us behind and went and lived her life without us." Lenox turned around in her seat and lit a cigarette. "The only Mama we know is Lula Mae. That was our grandmother. We called her Mama Lula." Judah and Deon both listened carefully to this rare moment of candidness. Neither of their mothers had spoken much within their earshot about their extended family. Attending their grandmother's funeral today, even though they only met her once before she died, and hearing a little family history was fascinating for both of them. "What's a ready-made family?" Deon asked innocently. Mercy groaned. "He didn't want a woman who had kids," Lenox clarified. "That's what that means." Deon gave it a moment's thought. "So, she just left you?" Just like that. Lenox exhaled some cigarette smoke and cracked her window a bit. Mercy frowned at her. "You were just so cold you had to interrupt the preacher. Now you got the window open, letting all the warm air out." Lenox shrugged. "I feel a little better now," she said honestly. "I just needed to get out of there. We all did. Mama's gone. Ain't no bringing her back, no matter how hard Reverend Hallelujah prays." Mercy laughed despite herself. "You need help." Lenox took another puff of her cigarette and smiled. "I know." Hours later, after their mother's small gathering of friends and family had joined them for the repast, Mercy and Lenox Howard left Harlem. It was a place that held so many bittersweet memories for both of them. Harlem was where they grew up. Their grandmother had sought refuge there after fleeing the Jim Crow South. Grandma Lula Mae had moved to New York, working in factories and taking odd jobs to make ends meet. She had settled on 100.